Hey guys, what is up? It is Dabe and welcome to the next episode of Ironman Completionist. So, as you can probably see by these fire letters on the ground and in my chat box here, I actually just finished a hard clue scroll. Now, I didn't plan on recording it. All I got was a Zammy kite shield. I didn't think it was that special. But I just looked at my bank and I actually have almost all of the Zammy set. The only thing I'm missing now is just the plate body, and that'll actually be really nice because that means I can store 4 items out of my bank. Technically 5 because I have both the plate skirts and the plate legs. So I guess that's kind of relevant to mention. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to ask what this episode is going to contain. I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I want to focus pretty heavily on Slayer and Raids now because I really do want to unlock Rigor. Once I have Rigor unlocked, I plan on trying to do some Arma and some Sara. Arma I'm going to try to only do on task. It's going to be, I don't know, variable because I don't know if I'm always going to get Arma tasks or Aviancy tasks. They're not super common. So I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of that off task as well, but for now I'm just going to stick with whenever I get it assigned to me. Hey, I just got my second heraldic shield. That's actually kind of cool. I mentioned this in the other episode, but now that I have 2 of them, I can actually build the hidey holes or stash units or whatever they're called for these. Now the only remaining thing that I actually need to continue doing hard clues is a heraldic helmet. Pretty cool. Actually really happy to get that. Hey, so we got a Greater Demons task. That's actually pretty cool. That means that I can go back to doing some Zammy God Wars now and see if I can pick up the Zammy Hilt or Staff of the Dead. So, some of you might be aware and some of you might not be aware, there's actually a Master Clue that's been sitting in my bank for a long time. One of the things I need to do for that Master Clue is actually get, I think I'm on a fallow step with the Superior Ale, whatever it's called, Mature Dwarven Ale, or Mature Greenman's Ale, whatever. And I need to actually make that. So I'm buying some of the stuff because this is actually supposed to help make it more likely to be mature. Hopefully this helps because these things take forever to make, and now that I finally have the motivation to go and make them, I'm really hoping that it just works. Alright, so now that both of my Greenman's Ales are hopefully maturing and being made, in 2 to 5 days I can come back and check on these, so hopefully by the end of this week I will have this done and I can continue working on that Master Clue. Alright, so I missed the clip because I didn't think I'd get it on the boss kill. I thought I'd get it on the minion. But I just got 96 Slayer here at Zammy God Wars, so it's kind of cool. There's really nothing I can get from Slayer at this point, so it's not like anything special, but it's just one more on the road to 99, and having 99 will be nice just to get back-to-back on tasks that I want. Getting a God Sword Shard 3 off a minion, I'm pretty sure that this is now 2 more blades completed in the bank, I think? I'm not entirely sure, but pretty cool regardless. Getting to drop this task, coming in with a Zamorakian spear on KC-252. This is actually my 3rd spear, so it doesn't really hold a whole lot of relevance to me, but seeing the items stack up in the bank is always like really cool. It's one of the biggest like meaningful goals I've had on this account is just to have stuff stacking up in the bank, so getting another spear is pretty awesome. Sorry, Dave, would love to stay, but the Elf Teddy streamers are on. Alright, man, you know, go have your Christmas fap. It's gonna be a white Christmas, haha. Oh my god, I just got a Staff of the Dead. I'm just gonna do these last 2 kills on regular Greater Demons in the Catacombs because I couldn't finish that boss trip. It might seem like I could have with full HP and Prey, but obviously I came from house when I tallied out. Yeah, 2 kills left on task is literally 1 boss kill, so I just don't think that that's worth it. But Staff of the Dead on the last trip is insane. 73, haha. Boss kills done on task as well, so that's pretty fucking cool. I gotta say, you know, it's not quite making up for the Bandos Luck yet. Nice try, game. We'll need a little more than this to make up for the Bandos Luck, and I just realized I have absolutely no telly out of here. So I need a little more than this to make up for the Bandos Luck, but it's definitely a start. The only thing we have left from Zammy now is actually the hilt, which we don't necessarily need, but obviously, like I said, Iron Comp is the reason we need it, and for a Master Clue, I believe. But this is some motivation to go back to Zulrah and get a second Magic Fang as well. Since I don't necessarily need that, I can swap fangs between my trident and this, but that's fucking annoying to do. And now, as I'm doing this hard clue that I got from one of the Zammy minions, we get a Dagnauth task. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do like big Dagnauth tasks on one trip. I think I'm probably going to reserve the Sandfuse for that. I should probably stop using them at Zammy because 1 piece of food at Zammy is not that big of a deal. So I think I'm going to save the Sandfuse for that, and we're going to go do some Dagnauth Kings. Alright, so I just got back to doing some Zulrah, trying to get that Magic Fang, and I just picked up a Serpentine Visage, which is nice. I don't know if I'm going to turn this into scales right now. I'm eventually going to need a second Serp Helm for when I get a Tanzanite mutagen, but that could be in like, you know, several thousand kills from now. So for now, I'm just going to chuck it into the bank and leave it there. Eventually, I might turn it into scales, but, you know, I'll get multiple of these down the line anyway. Continuing to be very lucky at this boss, making up for the bandas. So I haven't shown much Corp in a while, but I've been doing some in my downtime, and that is 50 KC now. Hoping to get a sigil by 100, that'd be pretty freaking dope. Obviously, it's really unlikely. The method I've been doing now is what some people in my stream told me to do, is actually use a Dragon Battle Axe and super attack potions, since I'm at my ornate pool anyway, instead of using super combats. In the long run, this will probably save me a lot of supplies, so I think I'm going to stick with it. Alright, so I just came here after doing my Corp kills, and I checked my vat of booze, and it's mature Greenman's Ale, which means that it's success. It's awesome. So now I'm going to go get some beer glasses, however the fuck I do that, and fill them up. So I went off. I had to get some lava dragon bones as well, but luckily it's early in the morning. Finally got this master casket. This thing has been sitting in my bank for like 3 weeks. Not necessarily because it's been crazy difficult, but because I just never had the motivation. And hey, look at that. That's actually a really good clue. This is a unique, because I've done like, you know, very few masters. And double magic seeds is actually pretty good too. So I have no complaints with that. Kind of happy though, because now that I actually have those things that I needed, like now that I have the torso, now that I have the Greenman's Ales, that's just like 2 more things knocked out, so I don't have to ever worry about getting them again. Kind of ironic, because I've had this master clue for so long that by the time I actually completed it, like I got the torso to do this, by the time I completed it, I now no longer have any use for the torso. So that's kind of a rip, because I have BCPs now. But still, glad that's done. Figured I'd clear out this elite casket from my bank as well. And a briefcase. I don't think I have that yet, actually. Let's see if I can just throw that straight in the house. I should be able to, because I don't think it's part of a set or anything. Also, I just noticed for some reason I can see my stole through my character's body, and that's really tripping me out. I'm not sure why that is happening. That's really odd. Jagex, please fix. Hey, there we go. Another item in the treasure chest. Well, alright, I was gonna try and fake it and drop the fucking goddamn archer's ring back on the ground, but I can't because I have my drop warning toggled on. But I just got my first placeholder archer's ring at Dagnoth Kings, so I now officially have placeholders for all the rings, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that's really it. I also have a warrior ring and a mud battle staff so far this task. I didn't really record those because I don't really think they're that noteworthy. Alright, so once again, hard to get recordings in this when I'm in the middle of a DK task. I just got a second archer's ring this task, though. That's pretty dope. Pretty happy with that. Once again, just placeholders. They don't mean much, but they're cool to get. So that's the DK's task done. Did a couple extra kills post-task and actually ended up getting an elite clue as well. So I'm probably going to end up doing that at some point in the near future here. I don't know when. But let's go pick up a new task. Hopefully we get something nice. I wouldn't actually mind getting more Greater Demons or Abbey Demons, because I kind of want to do Sire to get my Bludgeon knocked out. And I also kind of want to continue doing Zami to get my my hilt and then be done with that boss as well. So we got Avian Seas. So that is neither. Avian Seas, though, means that I really need to start camping raids now, because this will be my first armor task. So I guess start camping raids for rigor a bit harder, and also start catching some black chins off stream. Nice. So I guess that's the raids motivation right there. So my boy over here, Mr. Gitson, just got a twisted bow. And you might be thinking, well, that's cool. It's not a twisted bow split for you, right, Dabe? Yeah, it is. It is nice. It's nice little 100 whatever mil for my main, or this is a 6+1 right now. However, he's an Iron Man. He has less KC than me, and that's his second twisted bow. So that's something. I'm pretty happy with that, though. I mean, it's unfortunate that it's not mine, but holy shit, dude. It's a 180 mil or whatever that's going to be to my main, so that's pretty sick. Alright, so the next item we're seeing is a Din's Bulwark on KC 185. The sapphires are nice for me. It's a meh item, but a split's a split, and I mean, obviously, any clip that comes after a T-bow is going to look really, really dull and boring, so still, Din's Bulwark is nice. Coming in with our next drop at Corp, another Onyx Bolts drop on KC 54. Not bad at all. I think that's my 5th or 4th one. So that's pretty nice, just more alkables right in the bank. You had 18k points and you just got that? Lol. Oh my god, I got another fucking piece of toilet paper. I have 16 now. Alright, so that is raid 196. 4-man Dragon Claws. Really happy it's not in my name, because I would have been really pissed if I got another dupe, to be honest, especially another dupe that's that rare. So that's pretty good. Also, I'm really enjoying the Bandos setup. The Bandos and, you know, Carol's is working out really well, actually. Getting a lot more points than my usual setups, so it definitely feels better, too, like I'm using less food and everything. Alright, so I have been doing some Hunter. Been getting attacked by a hell of a lot of PKers, even though I'm going super early, like 6 in the morning my time. And 86 Hunter is the first level of probably many to come in. We only have like 800 chins, I think, so far. And if I remember correctly, it takes about 1,000 chins or so per task. I could be completely wrong on that. It's been a long time since I've actually done an Arma task, so not really sure. Just gonna keep hunting regardless, because I'm gonna need tons of them for all my Arma KC, so it doesn't really matter at what point I stop it right now. And if it ever gets too bad up here, I could always switch to red chins. I'm aware that a lot of other Ironmen just started using red chins instead of black chins, but I figure since I'm usually up early, I might as well try and get, you know, the best possible DPS I can. Alright, aside from the master clue, what the fuck is this? Wow, that is really not a very good elite. I'm just kind of doing these as a little bit of a time sink. I guess I'll try and do... Oh, what the fuck? Why does it say bring an infernal axe? If this actually ends up being an infernal axe, I'll be incredibly surprised. If OS Buddy can actually predict this. Oh, OS Buddy predicted wrong. Obsidian Maul. I don't think I have an Obsidian Maul yet, so I'm gonna have to go trade in some extra Chaos Runes for it. Alright, managed to complete this master with no difficulties, and we get nothing particularly special. Arm page, that's probably just gonna get dropped over. But, cool. 5 master clues now. And there goes all my motivation to continue grinding Zulrah! Alright. So, 710 KC. We're picking up the Magic Fang. This is fantastic. I'm not complaining at all. I get that it probably sounds like I'm complaining based on the tone of my voice, and I'm really sorry for that. It's just really unexpected, and I was actually kind of happy to have a motivating factor to grind Zulrah. And now that I got the Magic Fang, that motivation is just completely gone again. So now I just don't want to do Zulrah anymore. So let me just go ahead and grab the Staff of the Dead out of the bank here. I think I need a chisel too. I'm pretty sure I need a chisel. So let's just go ahead and throw this on there. And there we go. We have a toxic Staff of the Dead on the Iron Man. So that's pretty dope. It's going to help a lot for the future of doing Zami tasks. It'll help for doing Arma. And yeah, it just looks pretty dope. So cool, I guess. Alright, pulling ourselves another deck scroll. Totally mine. Yep, I got a rigger now, Kappa. No, Azir got a deck scroll in his name. I think we're doing 5+1s right now. So that's another 12 mil or so to my main. Once again, kind of unfortunate seeing it go to someone else, but I mean, it's not like seeing someone else gets a drop negatively affects my RNG or anything like that. And it's just more money for the main, so can't complain. Alright, that is 200 raids KC. Not bad at all. I think I'm still doing okay on drops overall. I've had 6 drops, 2 of which were dupes, so 2 Ancestral Hats, 2 Arcane Scrolls, and then Ancestral Legs and Dragon Claws. So I think that we're like just pretty much where we should be. I usually like to assume based on the points that I get that about every 30 or so raids I expect a drop in my name. Well, don't expect one, but you know, statistically speaking, that's kind of what I figure. So hopefully we see another one fairly soon. Alright, so I'm quite annoyed. I am in editing right now, and as you can see on the screen, I actually just got my Dexter's Prayer Scroll. Fucking sick. Obviously very excited. Got the live reaction. Got the live reaction of everybody in my team. However, my mic settings got messed up. The gain on my mic is like, it got like screwed up. I don't know how. I probably bumped it when I got up or something. So that's kind of annoying. Means I have to mute these clips and just talk over them. But, you know, 203 raids later, we did get the Dex roll. It's fucking incredible. It unlocks a lot of potential content for us. It means we can now go and do that Arma task. It means we can go and start doing Sorrow once I have some better Blessed D'Hide, which I do have some really shitty D'Hide. Here's where I insult my friend, 17.5. If you ever see Henrik in game, call him 17.5. But yeah, I have a lot of content unlocked because of getting this deck scroll, which is really sick. I'm really happy to have finally unlocked it. This is like the main item I wanted to get from raids. Obviously, there's still plenty of stuff from raids left. I'm still going to be doing raids, but right now I'm going to ease off a little bit because I'm sure, as you can tell from the rest of this video, I have been doing quite a lot of them. And yeah, this week has been pretty heavily raids focused. So I think I'm going to ease off of raids a little bit. Din's Bulwark split right here. I think I'm going to ease off of raids a little bit and just try to get that armor task done this week. I think that'll be like the last thing that I put in this video. So after doing a little bit of thinking, I think at some point in the near future here, I'm actually going to go ahead and start working on the diaries a bit more, because I haven't even started the Wilderness Diary yet on this account, which is like pretty embarrassing, all things considered. But I just never really got around to it and never thought it was all that important. But now that I'm going to start doing Arma, EQ keys are relevant. So I might push through the hard diaries on Wilderness at some point in the near future. Probably not this episode because it's already coming towards the end of the week. And I just want to get this Arma task going here, so I'm going to go try and get 2 or 3 keys to do the task, and hopefully I'll be able to do it in 2 or 3 trips. But I'm pretty sure that I want to get that done in the future, because I think the hard diary is what unlocks the lower drop rate on EQ keys, as well as being able to teleport anywhere with the obelisks and everything. So, you know, future goals. Alright, unfortunately, so far nothing from this task. About halfway done with it now. Got a God Sword Shard 1 from the boss. It's a little annoying because that's like, I think 1 in 256. And obviously I don't really need God Sword Shards anymore. So that's a little bit frustrating, but I can't complain, you know, we're still super early on in KC. I also completely forgot to record. I got an elite clue as well. My first trip did not go so well. This trip went a bit better. The thing that sucks is because I don't have like a Armor Blessed D'hide top or anything, I don't have an Arma item to use, so I'm just bringing a book and dropping it, which is an extra inventory slot. So the thing I want to get the most is the Arma chestplate, because that would allow me to save an inventory slot, and it's obviously just better than Carol's. But the drop rate's the same as Bandos. Really hoping that it does not end up like Bandos again. Maybe. So we just got a rune sword on KC44. That's pretty fucking fantastic. I don't honestly know what to say about that. Like, fuck, I don't know. I don't really have like super negative reactions, just like, fuck, that's really all I got. Alright, so I just finished up my task at Kriara here. This is gonna be 50 boss kills whenever I finish this one off. Unfortunately, no items. You know, was really hoping for that like super early luck here, but you know, we kind of got dicked by a UC to crystal key and a fucking rune sword. So hopefully that's not gonna be another case of Bandos, I don't know. But regardless, I'm gonna go pick up a new task after this. Blue Dragon task, I actually wouldn't mind to get either, because Vorkoth is coming out, or Vorkath, whatever the fuck it's called. It's coming out pretty soon, and apparently it's gonna be a Blue Dragon. I'm sure you guys have probably heard a million other people say this, so it's probably like really not news to you at this point. But yeah, apparently that's coming out next week, I believe, and I think I'm gonna just do it on this account as opposed to doing it on my main to begin with. Alright, so I decided to stay for a few more kills afterwards, just because why not? Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty nice. Abyssal Demons, that means that I get to do some Sire. I could do regular Abbey Demons to get a whip, but I really do want to knock out the Bludgeon for when I start doing Catfight Queen. However, on that note, I don't think there's going to be any more content, so I'm going to hop into some sexy gear and we can do the outro. So, this is my new favorite scaling outfit. As always, gotta rep the 3rd age because, you know, it just looks good. You can't be mad at that. I changed the pants color a little bit to match it. But you guys don't care about that at all. This is the outro of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. You know, it got a decent bit. We finally did unlock Rigor as well, which I think is just fucking huge. You know, I've been waiting to do that for a long time, which opens up Arma and Sara God Wars. Sara God Wars, we're still kind of limited because we don't really have a whole lot of Blessed D'hide to work with, but I'll figure that one out as I go. Either way, if you guys did enjoy this episode, I'd really appreciate if you could take the time to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, because I posted my last 2 videos on Christmas Eve and Christmas, and also YouTube's really weird with sub boxes. I don't know if you guys all saw those, so I'm going to try and remember to put those on my screen for you guys right now to click. So, in case you didn't see them, go check them out. And I want to take this opportunity again to thank the people who, hop into my Twitch chat, hang out there, who are talking, people who sub on Twitch, and all my patrons and everything for helping me continue doing what I do. You guys are the best, and thank you very much. I will see you guys all next week with another Iron Completionist episode.